Hey, happy Monday, Modexus. This is Alan coming to you from my beautiful office in Vancouver. Hope you had a great weekend. Today I want to talk to you about living to 100. Now, I'm not 100, although I did have to convince a young man to give me a senior discount the other day, which was kind of fun. It's kind of like, when young ladies get carded at the bar. They think that's kind of fun too, or maybe young guys do too, I don't know. But anyway, he wanted to make sure I was a senior. So that was kind of fun. But anyway, I wanted to talk about living to 100 because it's become quite a topic. There's podcasts on it, there's books written on it, longevity, how to live to be 100. Now, one of the interesting things about all of that information is the two most famous doctors involved in this movement, longevity movement, and they're getting so much play. You can hear them on Joe Rogan. They've been on all the major podcasts everywhere. Both were born after 1970. I listened to a podcast by one on the weekend, and he said, I just had my 50th birthday. And the other gentleman, I think, is 53 or 4, somewhere in there. Anyway, they were born after 1970. So very interesting that they're good doctors. They do good research, and maybe they have found some things that will help us with our longevity. Only time will tell. But there is one thing that we do know from science. It's well documented, the research done here at McGill University in Canada and other universities in Canada. There's actually 3 involved in these studies. So you're all aware of the Blue Zone studies where they looked at people that were living to be 100 or older, and they tried to find lifestyle commonalities or genetic commonalities that could explain why these people were living to 100. They couldn't find any. It's like me asking my father-in-law, who's 96, or auntie, who's 98, or my next-door neighbor's mom, who's 99, why they feel they've lived to those ages. And they go, they have no idea. They don't think about it. They just did. And I think, that's sort of a lot of people that are those ages. They didn't anticipate they would live that long. So can we live to 100? Well, yes, it's well documented. As a matter of fact, Canada has one of the highest populations. Japan has the highest population of people over 100. Canada's right up there. We have a lot of people. Just in the province of Ontario itself, there's over 1,000 people that are over the age of 100. So can we live to 100? Yes, we can. And is there a commonality? Yes, there is. So when McGill University was doing studies on people, these centenarians, people that are over 100, they found one thing in common. It wasn't lifestyle, it wasn't genetics, it wasn't the part of the world they lived in, because some of these people had moved. One thing they found: they had extremely high levels of glutathione, intercellular glutathione. Every last group that they looked at, no matter what lifestyle, no matter what gender, no matter what race, no matter what went on in their life, they had these high levels of glutathione. And I'd anticipate if I tested my father-in-law or auntie or the lady next door, we would find the same things. They have really great levels of glutathione. So we do know that glutathione plays a significant role in longevity. And how cool. We now know how to optimize glutathione. As a matter of fact, this weekend, if you live in the United States, you can order longevity, buy 1 bottle, get 1 bottle free. Longevity has a 1.1 gram of glutathione. We, on an ordinary day, would use about 1 gram of glutathione. But if you're under a lot of stress, or like here in Alberta, where we've had tons of smoke, or in BC and Alberta, where we've had tons of smoke and fires and chaos, well, I've been taking 4 longevity a day. So glutathione is the one thing that all people who live over 100 have in common. And you know how to take it. And if you know somebody and they're asking about longevity, well, you can say the only scientific thing that we know is high levels of glutathione, and you know where to get them. Have a great Monday, and we'll talk to you soon.